Hello friends, today we are going to learn about the map work of chapter number 8, natural resources, types of soil. Friends, as we discussed in the previous lecture, in the basics of map work, that how we can identify the location in the types of soil. Friends, we discussed that while doing the map work, we need to take care that in some region we have to show the whole state like it is shown in the types of soil. You can clearly see friends over here that here the whole region is shown when a particular different types of soil is asked. Over here you can see the mountain soil. Here you can see the desert soil in Rajasthan. Here you can see alluvial soil. So friends, the whole region is shown over here. You cannot show over here any particular spot identification. Like in this state you cannot show like doing one star, and you cannot show like this spot identification. You have to cover the whole region over here while you are identifying these types of soil. Friends, now let us discuss one by one about how you can show these different types of soil. Starting about learning with the very first, that is about alluvial soil. When friends we are discussing about this alluvial soil, let us start about this alluvial soil. First one, here you can see this region that is covered with alluvial soil. Friends, when we discuss about this alluvial soil, here it is clearly seen. We know that how this alluvial soil is formed. This region, this alluvial soil is formed due to the alluvial that the rivers deposits along their banks, and this soil contains potash, phosphoric acid and limestone in very large proportions. Friends, about 43% of our India is covered with alluvial soil. But friends, here out of that 43%, you can show some parts of our country. Here it is not necessary that you have to show each and every part of India that contains alluvial soil. You can show some part, some region where this alluvial soil is found. Friends, this soil is found in the northern plain of Brahmaputra Valley. You can see the northern plain of Brahmaputra Valley. Here the northern plain of Brahmaputra Valley is seen over here, and you can see it is from the east up to the Satluj. We can see this soil in the west, and in the delta region of Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri, these rivers, we can clearly find this alluvial soil. Crops like wheat, paddy, sugarcane, jute, cotton, maize, oilseeds, etc. These all types of crops can be grown in this alluvial soil. Friends, now if we talk about the second, that is moving towards the second part, that is the red soil. Here you can clearly see friends the red soil. Here also is there, and you can see this red part. This is the red soil. Friends, we know about the red soil. When we learn about this red soil, you can see it is red in color due to the presence of ferric oxide in it. It becomes yellow as we go down the soil. About 19% of area of our country is covered with this type of red soil. But friends, again as I said, in the alluvial soil you can show some region. Here you can see here in Gujarat also, in some part you can see this red soil present, right? So friends, you can show any region for the location of this red soil when it is asked in your question paper. Friends, this soil is spread from Tamil Nadu in the peninsular India up to Bundelkhand in the north, and from Rajmahal Hills in the east up to Kutch in the west. Such kind of soil is also found in Udaipur, then Chittorgarh, Dungarpur, Banaswada and Bhilwara. Friends, crops like millet, cotton, jowar, linseed, groundnut, potato, these type of crops are grown in this red soil. Now friends, let us discuss about this third part, that is about this about the black soil. Friends, you can see this whole region that it contains red soil. Here you can clearly see the third one, that is the black soil. Now we are learning about the black soil, friends. Black soil is there. In black soil, here the region, this whole region is shown where the black soil is found. Friends, as we all know about black soil, that it is believed that black soil was formed due to the solidification of lava spread over the large area during the volcanic activity in the Deccan Plateau thousands of years ago. Friends, we can say that these lava rocks and climate plays very important role in the formation of this black soil. Black soil is very fertile, friends. It has the good capacity to retain moisture. When the moisture dries up, the soil develops fissures in it and then cracks. The cracks are found in this type of soil. Around about 15% area of our country is covered with black soil. This black soil is also known as the rigor soil. It is found in the entire Maharashtra, also in western Madhya Pradesh, then Andhra Pradesh, certain area of Karnataka. In this all area we can find this black soil, friends. Then in Gujarat also it is found in Surat, Bharuch, Narmada, Vadodara, Tapi. We can find this black soil. Crops like cotton, linseed, mustard, groundnut, tobacco, urad, this type of crops can be grown in this black soil. Now friends, when we talk about the laterite soil, here we can clearly see in the Western Ghats, we can clearly see the laterite soil. Friends, when we talk about this laterite soil, we know the name laterite is derived from the Latin word later, which means bricks. The soil is red in color due to the presence of iron oxide in it. When this soil becomes wet, when this soil becomes wet, what happens? It becomes very smooth like butter. So it is very hard for the farmers to plow this land. It becomes smooth like butter, and when it dries up, it becomes very hard. Friends, this soil is formed due to the change in dry and moist climate and due to the leaching of silica. Friends, the soil is mostly found in the higher area of peninsular plateau in the states like Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, etc. Red soil is less fertile, friends. The fertility is very less in this type of laterite soil. Friends, cotton, paddy, sugarcane, ragi, tea, coffee, such kind of crops can be grown in this laterite soil if proper fertilizer is used. Friends, now let us discuss about the desert soil. Here, the desert soil, you can see this region of Rajasthan where the desert soil is normally sandy and fertile, as we know. It contains more of dissolved minerals in it. It is found in arid and semi-arid areas. It is mostly found in Rajasthan, Haryana and southern Punjab area. Friends, in Gujarat this type of soil is found in Kutch and some part of Saurashtra as well. If proper irrigation is provided in this area, crops like millet and jowar can be cultivated in this type of soil. Now friends, discussing about the mountain soil. Friends, you can see the mountain soil over here. Friends, this whole region, Kashmir, we can see the mountain soil. It is believed, friends, that the layer of the mountain soil is very thin. It is very thin and it is underdeveloped. It is mostly found at an altitude of about 2700 to 3000 meters. It is mostly found in the areas of Assam, Darjeeling, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, and Kashmir. This soil this soil is found in the region of pine and cheat trees in Himalayas. Now friends, looking about the forest soil, this forest soil, if we talk about forest soil, you can see this region, forest soil. As we know, the surface of the forest land is covered with the shaded leaves that falls in the forest. These trees decays and form humus, which in turn becomes the upper part of the forest soil. The soil is blue or red colored, making the red or colored while going down within the land. It is found in very limited area of our country, friends. It is mostly found at an altitude between 3000 meter to 3100 meter in the coniferous forest of Himalayas and Sahyadri, Eastern Ghat areas and the Terai region of Himalayas. Friends, tea, coffee, spices and other crops like wheat, maize, barley, paddy can be grown in this forest soil. Now friends, the last one, that is the marshy and peaty soil. If we talk about this marshy and peaty soil, here it is said that this soil develops marshy and peaty soil. When we talk about this marshy and peaty soil, you can see this region over here, this marshy and peaty soil area. This soil develops mostly in the humid region due to the accumulation of biotic elements during rainy season. These marshy lands almost submerge into the water. It is under the water, and due to this reason the soil has an excess of biotic elements and minerals in it, but the lesser quantity of phosphate and potash. This soil is also found in very limited area in our country, friends. It is found in mostly Odisha, West Bengal, coastal Tamil Nadu, central areas of northern Bihar and Almora district of Uttarakhand. Here, when the water exceeds in this region, paddy can be grown in this soil. So friends, hope so you have understood about all the different types of soil, how these different types of soil can be sown in the different regions of different area, if different these locations can be asked. Here we discussed about all the types of soil, all the different types of soil like alluvial soil, red soil, black soil, laterite soil, desert soil, mountain soil, forest soil and marshy and peaty soil. Friends, you might have understood about each and every soils. Here friends, you can see the whole regions in the map given in this video. You can clearly see that the regions are covered by showing the different symbol. For here in this map, 8 types of soil are shown, and friends, you can see here, or in the, if you see here in the table, for all these different soils, different symbols, different designs are shown, right? There is no similar design for any of the types of soil. Same way we have to do, friends. If 4 location is asked, you have to show 4 different symbol for all the 4 locations. Friends, you have to keep this thing in your mind when you are attempting the map work. So friends, here in the types of soil, you might have understood that how you have to show the whole region. Friends, after showing any particular region, for example, if you have shown the mountain soil over here in this manner that is shown in the map, after that it is more recommended that you draw an arrow like this way and mention over here about the mountain soil. You write it over here, mountain soil, so that the examiner can easily identify and check that the location that you have shown over here in Kashmir, that is about the mountain soil. So friends, hope so you might have understood today about these types of soil. We'll discuss about the map work of other chapters in our next lecture. Thank you, friends.